What's up, guys? It's Cobra. The College Football 26 content continues. If you're just joining us, subscribe to the channel. We're building a great community here. We'd love for you to join us. The Bearcats won a great road game against Middle Tennessee in Week 13, but suffered a tough loss to FIU on senior night in Week 14 at home. We finished the regular season with a 6-6 record and a 5-3 record in the conference USA, which was good enough for 4th place. Some updates for the 2026 recruiting class for the Bearcats. We've made 3-star offensive tackle Garrison Durant's top 3 schools. He could make a decision soon. We've lost the recruiting battle for 3-star cornerback Tevin Townsend, who committed to South Alabama. 3-star safety Kyle Gastineau has verbally committed to Sam Houston. We've made up some ground on 3-star offensive tackle Felix Blades. Louisiana Tech still leads, but we've narrowed the gap in his interest. We've made 3-star defensive tackle Leon Duzable's top 3 schools. He could make a decision soon. A new entry to our recruiting board is 3-star cornerback Steven Chason from Spring, Texas. We already have a considerable lead on some other big schools. Georgia wide receiver Zachariah Branch won the 2025 Heisman Trophy after catching 97 passes for 1,552 yards and 16 touchdowns. Safety Cecil Powell was named the winner of the Chuck Bednarik Award for Best Defensive Player, the Bronco Nagurski Trophy for the Defensive Player of the Year, and the Paycom Jim Thorpe Award for the Best Defensive Back. Safety Cecil Powell was announced as a first-team All-American, and punter Curtis Garand was named a freshman All-American. In our final game of 2025, we're facing the Texas State Bobcats in the RNL Carriers New Orleans Bowl at Caesars Superdome. Let's finish off the season strong. We're looking forward to seeing some of the younger players getting some playing time and get a glimpse of what we might have on the roster for next season.
The RNL Carriers New Orleans Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up the regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Sam Houston Bearcats, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Jackson will throw. Immediately fires to the middle. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment, or down. The play action fake. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff.
Looking to throw for it. Chains after that incompletion. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lions. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. With the catch, it's O'Neal. Right, a single receiver to the left on 2nd and 7. Going to throw it over the top of the D. The red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Finding an escape route. Jackson will throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. Fired in from the red zone for the score. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Humphrey offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with it.
I had no idea it was going to be this successful this early. Guys, he's closing in on 100 receiving yards. We're not even...
Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Lions. Looking to convert on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. Field goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Quick, so athletic, you back him up off the football so you can't get hand.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bobcats. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put... And the quarterback goes down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Out of the gun to give to the back.
It was all Texas State in the first quarter. The Bobcats led 14-0, outgaining the Bearcats by nearly 200 yards. It could have been much worse, though.
Jackson will throw. Fires on the run. Take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It's good. Up the first down here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking deep down the right side. Trying to keep this drive alive. Didn't get much. The marker and pick up the first. Going for the marker on the ground.
That daggone thing.
Pulls and fires complete. There he goes. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Makes the catch. The strong come. Sneaks it into the end zone. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Bobcat. Cat offense ready to go back to work. Snagged in the middle. It's Humphries. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Under fire. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. To open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Got his man to the left. Down now back to the line. Here's the handoff. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. Long. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. Drive alive after that earlier sack. He's going to throw deep right side. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas State.
Texas State continued its domination in the 2nd quarter, leading Sam Houston 45-0 at halftime. The defense has been awful today, and the offense hasn't looked much better.
What they had in mind, maybe a big comeback is in the offing here in bowl season.
Yeah, I think that's a nice Palmer.
No, they didn't look focused at all in that first half, David, but this is a team that has a ton of talent.
From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Didn't have anything. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have got...
Oh, he's got some space.
Throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards...
Off play action on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's all the way down in their own end zone. He'll pull it on the read. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bobcats.
If you're the more physical team, if you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
To the air, it's Bailey. That's reeled in, it's Humphries. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. And that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight.
Goodbye.
He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He'll do it himself. And he's got enough for the 1st down.
The Bearcats made a quarterback change, bringing in freshman DJ Bailey to start the 2nd half. But it did not help the offense at all. Texas State continued to score at will, leading the Bearcats 55-7 heading into the 4th quarter.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Got it in the middle, it's Evans. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Mims. Drive alive. To the air, it's Bailey. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Short. Caught in the backfield, it's Mims. Using his legs, it's Burrell. Caught over the middle, it's Johnson. Touchdown, Bobcats! For that big pickup on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. And the Bearcats come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He wants to go deep. Intercepted to stop the threat. The option look. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that first down marker. It's fourth down. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics. I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well.
Texas State controlled the clock in the fourth quarter and defeated Sam Houston 62-7. There's not much to say after that. We simply got outplayed today. With the loss to Texas State in the New Orleans Bowl, Sam Houston finishes the 2025 season with a 6-7 record. Safety Cecil Powell broke the single-season tackles record with 155 tackles in 2025. We will miss his production next season. The Texas Tech Red Raiders defeated the Miami Hurricanes 55-31 to win the 2026 National Championship. Taking a look at the 2025 season stats for the Bearcats. Hunter Watson threw for 2,032 yards, 9 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. He also had 175 rushing yards and 5 rushing touchdowns. In 3 games, Landon Locke threw for 867 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. He also had 2 rushing touchdowns. Alton McCaskill had 701 rushing yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. He also had 153 receiving yards. Coco Brown had 300 rushing yards and 5 rushing touchdowns. He also had 55 receiving yards. Chris Reed had 49 catches for 669 yards and 2 receiving touchdowns. Tim Burns Jr. had 29 catches for 532 yards and 2 receiving touchdowns. Malik Phillips had 43 catches for 483 yards and 1 receiving touchdown. Austin Smith had 31 catches for 327 yards and 1 receiving touchdown. Cecil Powell had 155 tackles, 29 tackles for loss, 9 sacks, 1 interception, 2 forced fumbles, 1 fumble recovery, and 1 defensive touchdown. CJ Johnson had 152 tackles, 15 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, and 1 forced fumble. Iman Allen had 84 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 2 interceptions, and 1 defensive touchdown. Alonzo Edwards Jr. had 82 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, and 4 interceptions. Brody Henderson, who stepped in for multiple injuries, had 37 tackles, 14 tackles for loss, 4.5 sacks, 1 fumble recovery, and 1 defensive touchdown in just 8 games. Christian Pavone completed 22 of 28 field goals, including a season-long 56-yard field goal. He was also perfect on extra points. The Bearcats have several roster decisions looming. Safety Tyler Bailey has decided to return for his senior season. Linebacker Javion Johnson has decided to return for his sophomore season. The remainder of these players have decided to enter the transfer portal, along with our graduating seniors. The Bearcats did not have any players selected in the 2026 NFL Draft. The 2026 recruiting class ranked 29th in the country and 1st in the Conference USA. The key players in this signing class are linebacker Amir Malvo, defensive tackle James Wheat, wide receiver Steve Swope, kicker Ryan Robbins, and offensive tackle Garrison Durant. The Bearcats were also busy in the transfer portal, acquiring several key players that we hope will contribute next season, including defensive tackle Anzaldine Emba, a senior from TCU, cornerback Trey Poteet, a freshman from Tennessee, safety Dylan Smith, a senior from Oklahoma State, wide receiver Terrence Lewis, a freshman from North Texas, and tight end Julian Johnson, a sophomore from Minnesota. With the struggles on offense and defense, especially later on in the season, Phil Longo has brought in 2 new coordinators to help improve the team. Major Applewhite, the head coach at South Alabama since 2024, has been hired as our offensive coordinator. Hopefully he can help develop our quarterbacks and open up the offense. Paul Drusma, a defensive coach with ties to Kentucky, has been hired as our defensive coordinator. We're hoping that his defensive scheme will help get Sam Houston back in shape. Despite the loss of several key players and the changes to the coaching staff, I think this team has a bright future, but only time will tell. Now it's time to get to work and prepare for next season. Let me know what your thoughts are on this team. Who was your favorite Bearcat this season? Who do you think could have done better? Should I have done anything different? Let me know in the comments, and we'll see you next season for some more Bearcats football.